Let's do it. But Caleb only lived to be 3.
No. Nobly he fell while fighting for liberty.
Mm.
This is his original stone.
Oh.
So a lot of these older ones, they must be glassable rock.
Is there a record somewhere that identifies those?
Not each individual grave, but it's documented who's buried here. For the most
There's so many like that. Wow.
Like this one.
Can you read that?
This is Gentry. W.F. Gentry. Husband. Angelina. Born 1855. I can't read the death date.
Looks like a lot of these down here are Gentry's.
17.
So many of them. It's just rocks.
Well, that was pretty common. Yeah, it's all down through there.
Anything down here? I don't know if that's a foot marker for this one or if that's a separate grave.
Tennessee Gentry.
Oh, wow.
That was hand done. 1889? 3 maybe?
Yeah.
This is Gentry. 81 to 89. 79 to 85. What is that name?
It's another Gentry. I can't read the first one.
Silver?
Sivany? Almost is what it looks like. Civany.
D. Gentry.
52 to 88.
83.
Or, 83. Sorry. I saw the 2 8s in the middle.
73, 75 to 76. This is all kids so far. Gainesboro Loftis. She's in her book, or my book.
That's interesting.
Married a fox.
Uh-huh.
Mother of Jiffy Fox. 1891 to 1969. Sarah Bell, wife of Ernest Loftis. 1907 to 1935.
She may have died in childbirth.
I know these two. Noah and Cora.
And then there's Jeffrey. That's her son. That was the child that we saw when we first came up here.
Somebody's dug something right in there.
It's a Ruby Loftis. There's a headstone marker there.
There's a Cyrus Madison Loftis. November 9th, 28, November 9th of 78.
Oh, wow. Died on his 50th birthday.
Huh.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, when's mine coming out?
Oh my gosh, stop.
Demon?
Demon.
Okay.
Is how I would pronounce that. So when we got home, we had an opportunity to look up Demon in the Loftis and Descendants of Laban Loftis Family Bible that we got through Cousins by the Dozens. And there were a couple of interesting excerpts in there. First was his death occurred. He was actually murdered on a hillside of Morrison's Creek while plowing with mules. The other thing that we wanted to note, there was a Christine Jones who commented on Demon Loftis, and it states in here, in his day, Demon was one of the quote-unquote characters of Jackson County, Tennessee. At the mention of his name, one immediately hears a funny tale. He was universally liked and respected. Demon didn't talk plain. When his brother George Roof Loftis came in from California, he asked Demon to tell him how a man could save money. Demon said, "Any fool can make money, but it takes a smart man to hold on to it." Martha Gentry says he had a reputation of always being in a hurry and of traveling pell-mell in his buggy. On one occasion, one of the children fell out of the buggy. Yelling and noises from the other passengers didn't stop Demon. When he got to church, he learned that he had lost one child, so he went and backtracked until he found the missing child and returned to the church.
This one says, baby, son off. Demon, age.
Interesting. Yeah, these look like somebody just poured some concrete and took a stick and put the name in.
They spelling is not very great, is it? Lord have mercy, how many?
Goodness. And it just says Demon Loftis.
This one too.
Son. Goodness gracious.
Sorry. Mother of 15 children. Huh? Married.
Oh, the names are back here. It's weird. James Loftis and Sarah J. Loftis. Huh. Had to be different from everybody else, didn't you?
Or just right.
I mean, there's a ton of them up through there. Some writing on this side, but I can't tell what it says. Child of, man, I can't get over all the children that's in here. 1875. I mean, I knew it was common back then. It's got little rocks in there to spell it out. It's a Loftis, but I can't tell what the Willis Loftis. I thought you got a foot marker in front of you. Jamie Loftis, maybe? Jimmy?
Oliver.
(1881 to 1892). Still not very old.
This is James.
(1874 maybe to 1895).
This one says infant of.
Jimmy.
This one is Larry.
That's what I was thinking a while ago whenever I was looking at it.
1899.
March to June.
Then Nancy. Is that 1898 to 1905?
Uh-huh.
Another roll of that. This is Eva.
And Henry.
Eva L. Loftis, born May in 1907, died in 1907. Henry.
1901 to 1903.
This is Ernest.
No, wait, hang on.
Clara.
So this one, Henry Loftis, born and died March 30th, 1991. Then there's a second one here that says Dewey Loftis, born and died April 16th, 1903.
This is Ernest, born and died 1909. And Clara May, born and died 1904.
Golly.
And this is my great-grandfather.
Oh.
Okay, so this is, was this all their children then?
I guess, yeah.
Because this is my great-grandfather, Samuel J. Loftis.
Uh-huh.
He married Myram Fox, was her maiden name. So this is where she's buried.
Okay.
He's listed as buried here.
But he's not. He's up in...
He's not buried here. He's buried in Walnut Grove in Cottontown.
Okay.
And I guess that's why he don't have a death date right here.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how much of this is showing up, but you might be able to get a better angle.
Yeah, so that was Myram Fox. That was her maiden name. So I never could find where she was buried, but she's buried here. And I assume this is all their children that died in childbirth, because she died in childbirth. And they only had one daughter that lived, and that was Lily Christine that married K.B. Faxton in Cottontown. But he's not buried here. But this must be their children that was born.
Goodness. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God.
So she technically would not be my great-grandmother, but this was Samuel's first wife.
Okay. Now Lily Christine, she was
Ursula Faxton.
yeah, Ursula's. So, and through your dad, they were like half cousins, I guess, right? Or how would that be? Weren't they cousins somehow?
My grandpa was their half-sister.
Okay.
Okay, so this is my great-great-grandfather, John M. Loftis, born February 18th, 1833, died July 13th, 1902. An honest man, the something work of God.
The noblest work of God.
And
was he the one that would have been the pastor, or?
Yes. So this is Daniel Loftis. This is, I think, a son.
March 14th, 1874, died July 30th.
That's January.
Or January, okay. Yeah.
30th,
1892. I don't have my glasses on.
My great-grandmother is here, Selena Loftis. She was the midwife.
Mm. Loving wife, a mother is buried here.
I'm curious now. She says she's buried here, but look.
What does that say?
Nothing. It hadn't been carved in.
Oh. Anything on the side? No.
Okay. Now this is Samuel's brother. Henry Harrison Loftis. So that's him, and Samuel's the one that moved to Cottontown together. Peggy Jane was a Fox.
Oh,
That's
they
Myron's
both
sister.
married Foxes. Okay.
Yeah, Peggy Jane is Miriam's sister.
Okay.
And that's Jones H is the infant that passed away. And this is Anna Dora that passed away. She died in Nashville, but
Yeah.
was brought back here to be buried. This one just says sister. It's probably because they're buried here.
Yeah.
Father, mother. Yeah. So this spot is Anadora right here.
Hmm. So Anadora was Henry's sister, and Henry and Samuel?
No.
Or was she Peggy?
Anadora was Henry and Peggy's daughter.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Henry and Peggy's husband and wife. Jones H was an infant that died. Anadora was their daughter.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry, I know you said that and that bounced off my brain.
Yeah. George Barr.
1880 to 1936.
I believe that's George Loftis.
Yeah. Talks about finishing life's duty. So, did he die in a war too, or? Huh? No.
Gentry. Should just open the gate and pulled up in here.
Okay.
It's a year old.
Another baby.
Again, more rocks.
That one fell over. Laban Loftis.
Okay. Yeah. Both buried here and don't know where.
Don't know where here on the. Oh.
They know it's in the vicinity. This is Laban. Let's see, fifth grandparents. My fifth great grandparents. They're the ones who came from South Carolina and settled here.
Okay. And she was a Holcomb.
Make it a lineage.
Yeah. This is a Loftis. Elvery. And then James. And that was a Loftis. That was probably an
Looks like the
infant.
same one. It looks like they got a new headstone at one time.
I think it says Elvery. And then James.
That's what it looks like. Same. Looks like the same name.
Yeah. Oof.
I still can't read them.
1810 is something 17, 1817, I guess. So many babies. Alright, whenever I go back and watch this video, I'm going to have to figure out how many times I said that. I mean, I bet that's probably 75% of what we've seen. John R. Loftis, 1830 something to 1911.
In America, Loftis.
Well, I've seen a Tennessee Loftis, a Gainesboro Loftis, and an America Loftis. Huh.
That one has some writing on the back of it. Good Lord, I don't know if I can read it.
And probably a lot of these did at one time and just didn't withstand the weather. Yep.
It's like 85 to 1904.
Elijah. There's a newer headstone back here. Stewart. Melvin and Edna. Interesting setup.
Maybe a coffin.
So like an above ground entombment almost, or?
Ain't no way I could read that.
I know there's a way that you can clean it. I don't remember the method, but we can look that up before we come back out here so that you can clean it without a...
That's definitely, it's got some writing on it.
Yeah, there's a way that you can clean them that preserves the... It won't damage the stone.
Hey, some of these look like they're just poured.
Huh.
It looks like one tree coming out of it.
Yeah, it does. It's probably just a little bitty old thing
Deal?
back in the day.
Dale.
Roland and Caroline. Maybe Odell?
No, it's Deal.
Oh. D-I-E-L-L, yeah. Maybe.
No, D-I-L-L.
Is it?
Yeah. I've seen it in my book.
Oh. Like pickle.
Deceased people pickles.
Only if they're preserved.
Was that supposed to be a funny?
Uh-huh. There's a stone down there. It looks kind of...
stones over there on the tree line.
Yeah. Like that one down there looks strategically placed.
A stone fence at one time. There's some up here. It's kind of stacked. It may have had a stone lining around it.
It's beautiful back in here. Got a gorgeous little creek that runs up through here.
As you can see. Let me see James Madison. But they could be on these rocks. Because, well, I mean, his death date is the exact same date as my great-great-grandfather.
Oh.
And I ain't understood that.
Same date, year, and all, or? Interesting.
So if you look at the death date on the records, it looks like they died the exact same day.
Huh.
Which would have been his dad.
Yeah.
Those names, that's their names. See, this has got something scribbled on the back of it. It's just a rock that somebody chipped on.
I'm calling a dog.
Usually it's a foot and stuff.
Yeah, right.
So I almost wonder if Laban's buried here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can, I mean, you probably could have read that 20 years ago. Because you can see the outlines of letters.
For the church or for the... Oh, okay. What's the sign up front there? Did you happen to notice going by?
Yeah, it's just Morrison.
Oh, okay.
Church of Christ. Singing starts at 10 and
Oh.
worship starts at 11.
I bet you there's been a lot of baptisms in that creek.
I have a picture in the book of a baptism in the creek.
Oh, just down there? Oh.
This is
Established 1936.
how does that work?
I'll lift it. That's tricky. It's a PVC fence. A lot more gentries. Have you ever told Heather that her and Chandler may be cousins? Well, if she ever sees this video, she'll know.
21.
Shepherd.
Francis America.
It's another America Loftis, or I wonder if it's the same one that was.
No, it's another.
Oh.
Francis might have been in World War II.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. He would have been about 40. He'd have been about 80 years old.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Late 70s. Francis Lee.
Warren?
Son of Kenneth Harrison. He was only 2.
Garrison.
Garrison?
He's right there.
Oh. Oh,
Garrison's
gotcha.
right
Okay. So this was their son. He was only 2. And a Faye Garrison.
Daughter.
47 and 94. Okay. James Edwards, son of Mr. and Mrs. Otis Loftis.
Another little angel.
Mm. Oh, there's a Roberts.
That's why I said, uh-oh.
Good news is the Robertses would not be blood related to.
Was it a coat
I was-
coomer?
Uh-huh.
Massive stone.
Do what?
It's a massive stone.
Oh, yeah. Livonia. Livonia.
Series of, oh, he was 98 years old. Lord have mercy.
Until that's another baby right there with the lamb on top.
Yeah, they kind of usually are. Billy F. and Samantha. It's baby. Larry Wayne Flat.
And then Gary
Twins.
Ray. Goodness.
Those are twins.
Yeah. Mm.
That would be the mom and dad there. I don't know.
A different
Willie?
last name.
Huh? Flat.
That's-
No.
Yeah, different last name, Gentry and Flat, so I really don't know. But this one's middle name was Ray, so there's a Ray here.
That's kind of what I was going off of.
Yeah. 1907 to 1980. And they died in 1958. Maybe that was like her parents. Maybe he was named after her mom and dad, or her.
Was that be a typical Willie?
Yeah, Will. I've heard of females named Willie before. Yeah. So usually, and I'm willing to bet she probably had a middle name of May, Willie May. Just assuming.
Christine Kirk. Roberts. 27 of 2003. Zora Bland and Sam Bland.
Oh, we walked right by Dennis Loftis, I think.
I just started this road.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, we just cut over.
Yeah, we're going back that way.
Okay.
Born and died.
So heartbreaking.
In the Loftis. July 2nd. I wonder. I wonder if he was in World War II. He was on what, 31?
Possibility.
Well, Ida May and Everett died as infants there in the Matt Loftis Cemetery down there. Gladys and Fred Montgomery are there in the Woodlawn Cemetery in Nashville. This one.
Glenda Carol Loftis, 1939 to 1941. She was the sunshine in our home. She was only 3. Excuse me.
Teacher unmarked.
Bellis Lee. Mary Avo. Bayless. 1896 to 1960.
That must be or buried somewhere else.
Venus.
I mean, 1913 and 24, right?
Yeah. Should be 111.
She's buried somewhere else then. This one's fresh. Oh.
Seminole. Owen Wayne. Seminole. 2023. Grounds collapsed where
Yeah. Phillips.
Phipps.
She was 75. He was very old.
Had a teacher with the last name Phipps, Miss Phipps. Willie Pearl. See, there's another Willie.
John Preston and Brunette.
Oh, yeah.
Mayberry. And Bertha Aretta.
You hungry? You ready to go eat?
Watch it. That's what you do.
Need to make a phone call? Oh look, there's coffee and cocoa this way.
It's a wing and subs. So. It's been placed on the National Registry of Historic Places in 1991.
Oh,
Gainesboro.
okay.
Road on over
Do what?
this antique store.
Okay. We'll wait and don't get run over.
Don't go over there.
I'm not.